getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look, I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet, only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby Gigi. Still remember where I was standing after the 3-P. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. Well, you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name, and LC might show up as Kobe. Won't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry. Whatever necessary, he tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a I did it out respect for the greatest at Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, and no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember being.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look, I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet, only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Shot clock and it's getting late. Crossover, didn't hesitate. Skate by him like a figure 8.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point guard. A nice shot by Tucker. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying. Trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. LeBron passes to Green. And they double up James. Davis dishes to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Now, here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss.
Bradley finds James. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's McGee. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and lead. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Davis kicks to Rondo. And it's off from three-point range.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities. He times it up.
Harden can't hit.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
LeBron James on the wing. Outside, Green. And the Lakers with another miss. And here are the Rockets. Harden with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Covington.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Rondo against Westbrook. Rondo passes to McGee. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rondo kicks to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Now here's LeBron. Green dishes to LeBron. Good on the triple. James has got 5 points so far.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Houston making some changes. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's McLemore. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the Lakers get it back. Passes it to Morris. And he banks in the layup.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
.144 left in the first quarter of the game. Gordon against Caldwell Pope. Now Gordon. Outside, Green. Feeds it to McLemore. Yep, that one goes. McLemore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Rivers. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Rockets trail by 3. Teardrop shot. Rivers can't get it to go. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caldwell Pope pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he can't get either to fall. Gordon, with no one around, hits the jumper in space.
And the recognition of McLemore, a team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Howard. Offline with the baseline jumper. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defense.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So on the floor for Houston, Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Then McLemore is out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Davis has checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dump that.
And after over...
Did you see that? Come on, Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Rockets trail. Harden with it. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
LeBron outside. Outside Rondo. Inside Davis. And it's rebounded by Covington. It's stolen by Davis. Knocked loose. At the elbow, it's Brandt. To the wing on the left. Rondo passes to Howard. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, the flashy ball handling of Westbrook. So clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Pass to McGee. Back to Rondo. Here's James. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. The Rockets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Pass to House. Takes the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
If you're out there with Rondo and find some open space, he's going to find it.
Rockets trail by 4. Here is Harden. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Westbrook against Rondo. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
Oh, coast to coast, Westbrook puts constant pressure on you offensively and defensively.
Harden left side. Launches a 3 in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Rondo is doubled. Here's Davis, and Covington sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Green taking his time here. Rondo finds Green over Westbrook. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Green.
You can't let that happen defensively. Green gets the chance to catch and shoot. It's almost automatic.
Harden has a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Rondo passes to McGee, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. And McLemore, he's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. Tipped away. McGee with it. Now Green defending. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brains and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Caruso, no good. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Bradley. Shots good by McLemore.
Oh, you can't forget about the speed of McLemore. Uses it so well on his drives to the hoop.
Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems.